Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and yeah, today's video is going to be a story time about my name, yeah, but before we get started, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get on to the video. So, I know like this side of my face is really bright, and this side is not. I know this is a really weird camera angle, but I don't want to show my room too much. It hasn't really changed on this side, but on the other side, it has changed like a lot. And we're still not done. We still need to paint and everything. But anyways, today is story time about money, and I don't think I've ever told you guys this, but not because like I was like shy or like scared about like telling you guys. I don't know. It just like never came to me. Like I don't know, I just never thought of telling you guys. I don't know. But, so my right knee is, like, weak. And I wear a knee brace for my right knee because ever since, I believe the first day of summer after first grade, I believe, I was just playing with my friend and I twisted my knee. And ever since then, it's been, like, my knee has been twisting every so often when, like, even if I just stand and not move, or if I just walk. Yeah, so, yeah. Um, okay, so, I've been wearing a knee brace for quite a while, but I'll start for, like, when I, like, first ever twisted my knee, first day of summer, yes. So I was playing with my neighbor in my backyard on my little play stretcher, and somehow, like, we were, like, running around in circles or something, I can't remember too well, and somehow I turned my leg the wrong way or something, and it twisted, and literally, my neighbor didn't know what to do because I believe she was either younger or the same age as me. I'm not too sure, but she just ran home. Like, literally, I was just on the ground crying, and she ran home. She told my mom, but then she ran home. Yeah. But, you know, it's okay. You know, like, a first grader, like, doesn't know how, like, what to do, you know? But, anyways, so she ran home, and then my mom got me. We got some ice on it, I believe. This was a while ago. Like, this was, like, 8 years ago, so I can't remember. But, a couple days later, we got X-rays for it, yeah. And I don't know exactly why, but I had a cast literally to like my knee and all the way around my foot. It was crazy. I had crutches, but I had that cast for like 2 days, so not too long. And luckily it was summer, so like not school. Yeah, so, and then I got it off, and it still felt a little bit weird, so I had the crutches for just a little bit. And then we got a knee brace for me because I was in physical therapy for like my speech wise, and like for like my leg too, because before all this happened I was in therapy for my speech because I just didn't really like say stuff that clear, and you can still tell that sometimes I just like don't say the word correctly, but I've gotten way better than I was in like first grade, so that's a plus. So I also went to that place for physical therapy for my leg, and they gave me a knee brace. It did not help at all, but I still had that knee brace actually. It's like hot pink, and it had like the names on it because a lot of people were able to sign it. Yeah, so I wore that for, I don't even know how long I wore that, but it just wasn't helping, and so we got like a brace from like CVS, and that seemed to help a lot. And then, you know, over time I just like kept on twisting it, and after like a half an hour or so, you know, I got him, like after like a half an hour or like an hour after I twist it, it feels still a little weak, but I can still like, you know, walk normal and all that. Yeah, and then, um, and then, I'm trying to think. And then I got, this is the, like, knee brace, not like, this is like the knee brace that I wear like at home sometimes, or just like when I don't need that much support. This is my knee brace right now. Yeah, I got it from Walmart, I believe. It has cat hair all over it, so ignore that. But this is, okay, you put it on, and this is the way it's supposed to go. Your knee is obviously supposed to be in there. But yeah, it's just like very light. See, it's just very light, you know. So I can like easily bend it, and it's just like for extra support. So yeah, and then, so yeah, in Camp Wolverine last year, for like a 7th grade trip, I was like, me and my friend were fooling around, and I never really like gave anyone like a piggyback ride before. I know that sounds weird, but like, I don't know, I just decided, you know, why not? And my knee did not like that at all, and it just gave out on me. Yeah, and luckily I had my knee brace and everything, and I was doing better by like the next day because it was like nighttime when that happened. But you know, now I know I cannot give piggyback rides. I can only go on the piggyback ride. So yeah. But anyways, yeah. So 2 weeks ago, I was just walking in Target, you know, just enjoying life, and all of a sudden, bam! I went down, and my knee twisted again, and yeah, I was sort of embarrassed because it was like in the middle of Target. I'm like, oh no. And when my knees twist, it really hurts because what it does is it, when I walk, if it goes too in, then it dislocates and comes back, and that's what makes me tumble down when it dislocates and comes back. Luckily, it comes back in place and not, you know, dislocated all the time. But luckily, it comes back in place like literally right after it happens. So I just walked off. We got out of Target. When we got home, we put some ice and muscle cream on it, and I wore my other knee brace, like this knee brace for support. And it was Saturday when I twisted my knee at Target, and so the next day I woke up. It's still, oh my gosh, it felt like a little bit better, but it was still just like, ugh. So I wore this, yeah, and then I was limping a little bit. And then after church, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, me and my mom went to the dollar store, and literally right when I got out of the car, took a few steps, I'm like, oh my gosh. It felt so weak. It felt like it was gonna do it again. I could not even take a step because I was just, it just like, I don't know what to do. It like hurt so bad, and like pressure was on it, like not like on, like not literally like heavy bags around my knee, but like it, like pressure like was going on and off in my leg. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't. So we rode all the way back, and I could not even walk. Like, I'm like, I must have really like hurt my knee like really bad this time. I must have really twisted it really bad. So for the rest of the day, I was just on the couch with ice, and then with like ice on my leg, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And like I didn't know how I was gonna get through school the next day because it was Monday. The next day, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to walk in school. Like I don't know how to. Like I can't even put pressure on my leg. And so by the nighttime, my parents decided to take me out of school the next day to go get x-rays for my leg, and they thought it was gonna be a toral mystic, or I don't even know what it's called, but yeah. And luckily a few days later found out that it wasn't. But on the day that I got the x-rays, we went to like this special knee place, or like, I don't even know, but yeah. And the doctor that was looking at my knee was really nice, and I was just about cheerleading because cheerleading just started like literally 3 weeks ago. No, not 3 weeks ago. No, like 5 weeks ago. And I was just really disappointed because I'm the captain this year because I'm an 8th grader. And I was just like, oh no, is this going to ruin it? Like, is this going to ruin it? And so I was really sad about that. And they said just to take it easy. And I don't do like, what's it called? I don't like do competition cheer. I just do like school cheer. And so they're like, you can still do cheerleading, just don't like. I can still do like, the hand motions and all that. They said don't jump, don't really go too hard on your knees. Just stand there and do the hand moves. I'm like, okay. So I got a little bit teary when I went to that because I'm like, if this doesn't get better, then I'm not gonna be able to do really anything for like the cheer expedition and the cheer dance expedition. And so I was getting really nervous. And then so they gave us a place where we can go get crutches because I could barely walk again. And they gave us a place to go get a special knee brace too, which I was not getting it on that day. But we got crutches, and basically I just stayed home for the rest of the day. And later that day I got an MRI at 7 p.m. so late, but I got an MRI. My knee was a little bit freaking out because for an MRI they have to like put you in a tube that you have to keep still. So I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do that. But oh my gosh, it was so cool. It was like a long way to like use my crutches to the MRI place. It was like long hallways. So the lady gave me like an electric wheelchair, which was so cool because I'm like, woo! It was so much fun. But
I don't know that one.
oh my gosh, it scared me so bad. That was my Alexa. Oh my gosh. Like literally my heart, like oh my gosh. And then my heart stopped. I'm like, oh my gosh, well, yeah, okay. But like I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, who is that? But don't worry, just my Alexa. Yeah. But anyways, back to where I was. So yeah, so then I came home that night, and the next day was our first actual cheer game. It was away, and I went to it. What they did, they put a chair by the cheerleaders, and I got to cheer with them sitting down and just doing the hands, which was really fun. So yeah, so disappointed that I couldn't actually like do the feet movement and all that, but I still got to call some cheers, and it was still really fun that I got to join my cheer team. And so, not the next day, but it was actually last Wednesday, yeah. Nope, sorry, I'm going too far ahead. But on Thursday, that same week, was a difficult day for me because I came back to school at like 10, and because early in the morning at like I had to wake up at like 5:45, leave at 6. So yeah, and I got first we went to therapy just to like do the dates and see how my leg is, not actually do like really any like exercise or something. But she gave me some things to work on. The lady did for my leg and all that, to bend it and all that. And so yeah, just to do the dates and everything. And then after that, we went home. I got my cheerleading outfit on because I was actually cheering that day too. And we went to get my knee brace, and this is what the knee brace looks like. It's really heavy duty, so there's a lot of straps to it. But yeah. Yes. And what they did is they locked it completely straight because in here, let's see. Oh my gosh, I don't think I can open this. There you go. On each side has like this, and you can lock it, which means I can't even bend it. So they locked it, and it really started hurting. And so you put like gel pads in it, I don't even know. And when I got back to school in math class, it just started killing me. I made it to 2 classes and not even a half of a study hall. which is like 20 minutes. And I called my dad, and I was just crying because it hurt so bad. And so my dad took me back to the place, and they they unlocked it to 30%, so I could bend it a little bit, and it really helped because while I'm sitting in my chair at school, I couldn't really bend it. Like my leg couldn't touch the floor; it was just like straight. So yeah, and oh my gosh, sorry, my mom's trying to wake up my brother. But anyways, so they locked it, and what was happening is gravity is pushing my leg down because like my leg usually is like touching the floor, so gravity was like putting pressure on my leg, which made it hurt so bad because I couldn't bend or anything. It was like locked. I was like stuck in the brace. And so they unlocked it to 30. I made it through the rest of the day. I got to cheer and everything. And then by the end of the night, we took it off. And not like my knee down, but like a little part of my ankle was like swollen from like the bottom, like from like this bottom strap right here. And there was like marks all over my legs, not like bruises or anything, but like not like scars or like bruises or anything, but like when you press down on something, like let's say this, press down on something and it leaves like a little mark. You can't really see it, but that's what it did to my leg, and so there was like marks all over from the knee brace. So yeah, but then after that we just like loosened it every day because I still needed to wear it. And and then Wednesday, well, before last Wednesday, I was doing the stretches, and I woke up and I was able to bend it a little. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can bend it and all that. And the first time we went to therapy for like just to like set the dates and all that, they measured my leg and how far I can straighten it, which is supposed to be 0, like flat straighten, if that makes sense. And so mine was at -14, which means like my knee was like this, like the bent, like me trying to straighten it, I could not straighten it all the way. It was like this. So at -14, and then they try to bend it, which it's supposed to be like my knee was supposed to be 145 degrees bent because that was my other leg. That's how far I can bend it, which is pretty far. So, and I could only bend it to 50 degrees. So last Wednesday I went, and I impressed her so much because I could straighten it. I was now at, well, I couldn't straighten it to like 0, but I was at -4. So I went down or up -10 degrees or something like that. And so I could straighten it more. And then my bending knee was at 50 degrees, and I could now bend it to 140 degrees. And so she was really impressed. She said, keep on doing those exercises. And my leg did feel weak, so I did like tell her everything. Like my leg felt weak, felt like not strong. She's like, that's okay, you've been doing a lot of this, we'll just work on it, blah blah blah. So some Mondays, I believe, some Mondays, I believe, I don't know if it's Monday or not, mainly Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesdays at 5:15 to like 6, so only like 45 minutes is when I do therapy. And then on Friday, 3 o'clock to like 3:45, I do therapy. And which is cool because my school gets out at 3:30, and I get to leave school early every Friday, 30 minutes before we get out of school. So yes, so that is what's going on right now. So at home, I'm mainly wearing this knee brace. At like school or when I go out or something, I'm mainly wearing this knee brace. Mainly for school, I'm wearing this one. There was one day this week where I needed to take my other one off because it just started hurting again, so I just wore this one. So yeah, but that's what's going on with my knee. I'll keep you guys updated. Right now I'm just doing therapy, trying to get it back. And oh wait, one more thing. the reason why it's twisting is because the bone or something that's like holding the kneecap in place is really weak, and so if I put on too much pressure, it just goes out and then back in. So that's why I keep dislocating and twisting my knee. So yeah, but anyways, so that was a little bit about my knee, and I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, I just thought I would tell you guys what's going on right now because, yeah. So, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, like, story time, yes, and, I just love you guys so much, and thank you so much for supporting me. And by the way, I do have an Instagram. It's just Alasen, so yeah, Alasen. And just thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and please give this video a big thumbs up, and a big thumbs up, and I love you guys so much. Bye guys, see you next time.